All right, welcome back to another episode of Carlos's Marvelous Toy Reviews. And Hasbro's killing me, man. But then I'm also like, slow down, baby, because they are coming out with another wave for the Age of Apocalypse. Oh man, and I feel like I bought enough figures this year for probably the rest of my lifetime. But let's go ahead and get started, because I'm gonna buy them anyway. Here's Legion. Legion looks great. I actually think this looks really good. He's in like scrubs, like kind of ripped with the sleeves ripped off. Looks kind of dirty, but they added like this whitewash to it too to make the highlights stand out. They said they have like a hairs where it's coming off a little bit from his flat top. I kind of want to cut my hair like that. I don't know. I think I can pull it off. Here's what he looks like from the back. I mean, he looks good. He looks really good. And I have to say, this whole wave actually looks really good. I'll be honest, in the first wave, I'm not a fan of that Wolverine figure. And that seems to be a little divisive. Some people really like that one, and some people really don't. But here he is next to the comic book picture. So you get an idea of what he looks like in comparison for anyone who hasn't read the book. And there's that colossal leg. Iceman is here. Iceman is here. The Iceman cometh is what Arnold said in that one Batman movie. But he looks great. Look at those spikes coming out of his head, out of his arms, his hand. I don't know if they use the same body mold. He's like this clear plastic, which is actually really cool. But I think it kind of kills me right there in the hips where you can see the joint. But you know, depending on who you are and how you feel, and it won't matter. That looks awesome from the back. I didn't realize how many spikes he had. That's really cool, actually. Oh man, this actually looks really cool. I actually personally haven't read the Age of Apocalypse books, but I did play X-Men Legends Rise of the Apocalypse, and that was cool. So you had all these costumes in there anyway. And I remember playing that as a kid. This looks awesome. He comes with that right hand. Comes with an extra hand. I don't know what they're doing with the joints this time. It looks to be different. Maybe they're having the pegs come out of the bodies rather than coming out of the hands. Here's Kitty Pryde. She looks pretty good too. I mean, honestly, all the molds for these figures look really good. In the last wave, I'm not a fan of the Wild Child or the Wolverine, the Weapon X, whichever one, the one where he's missing a hand. I'm not a fan of that one. Where this looks pretty good. All these look really good. And I also don't really like Wild Child. I don't think that one looks good either. But I mean, teach their own. You got it in your collection, do it. And I wasn't gonna personally pick up this wave because I mainly collect Spider-Man and Iron Man figures. And then they did it to me. They went and did it to me. Because the Build-A-Figure in this wave is Colossus. And I collect Colossus because he is my favorite X-Men. There she is, next to her comic book self. She looks good. I think that's probably the coolest idea for her to have Wolverine claws. I need to read this book. That's really cool, actually. We have Sabretooth. Oh my gosh. So what they said is they used the old Colossus molds for this figure. And he looks so freaking good. Look at this. This guy looks amazing. This is probably one of the better ones out of this entire wave, including the first one. This looks great. I love the way he looks. He's going to come with an alternate head as well. So he's got this like smug face. Kind of reminds me of Triple H. I don't know why. Maybe you see it? Maybe? I don't know. But I like it. And then you got this growling face with the wide eyes, and I like that a lot. This figure is amazing. I really like this one. This is probably one of my favorite ones in the line. And then here you are next to the comic book picture. That way you can get an idea. And I'm perfectly happy with this. The next figure we're looking at is Cyclops, and this one as well just looks so freaking good. I don't understand how he looks so cool. He looks awesome. I mean, look at that body. It apparently is the Bucky Cap body mold again, but this looks so freaking cool, to be honest. He looks so good. I'm definitely picking up the entire wave because not only do they have really good figures in this wave, but the Build-A-Figure is Colossus, and for me, that's enough reason to get the wave. You forced my hand, Hasbro. I hope you're happy. And here he is next to the comic book picture, and I have to say he looks cool. And in the book he has like kind of an eye patch thing, and they said that is there too. His hair's covering it, but he can't see out of that eye. Next we have Rogue. Rogue looks good. I mean, I'll be honest, I mean I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's mainly just the design, to be honest. Like, I don't know. If you're like super into Age of Apocalypse, I can see why you like this. But honestly, I don't really see it sitting on my shelf. I don't know. It's not for me, but it looks good. The hair looks really cool. I like it. I might do my hair like that instead. But here we go. Let's go ahead and look at the Rogue figure next to a picture of her from the comic. And that's what I think is really cool about this wave, is I feel like they've stayed really true to the comic. And I know for a lot of people that means a lot. Next, we have Magneto. Or Magneto. I don't know how to say it. However you want to say it. But he looks so freaking good. I mean, I have to admit, I don't really collect the X-Men figures, but I'm gonna have to, especially because of this wave. This wave really came out with some heavy hitters, and I have to say, I already have the Ursa Major wave pre-ordered. I have Spider-Man 29 pre-ordered. I have most of the Infinity Saga pre-ordered. They need to stop. Y'all need to slow down your ponies. Look at him next to a picture from the comic. This guy looks amazing. Comes with the alternate head. I love the braid hair. Got the helmet on, helmet off. You got some magnetic effects. And the big boy himself, the most excited thing the thing I'm the most excited for is Colossus. I collect Colossus figures because I love him. He's personally my favorite X-Man. And the fact that he's the BAF and he's so big in the Hasbro Pulse, they showed him next to Kitty, or no, next to Rogue, and he's so big, and I'm so excited because he's gonna look great. Oh man, he looks so good. I just wish we didn't get the grrr face. Like, I want just a plain face, but whatever. I'm happy. I'll take it. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I always appreciate it. Helps this channel grow a little bit. And you know, if you're feeling a little frisky, feeling a little wild, you know, you like me a little bit, go ahead and turn the notification bell on. That way you see everything I put out. You have a wonderful day. Peace.